buddy.
So this conversation is part of what my mom is going to transcribe for the introduction for our adaptive yoga book.
Awesome.
So, why yoga?
Well, for me, yoga is because I wanted to. I've always been curious about what it felt like to move. Because with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, it affects the way how muscles work, so I've never been able to move. But I remember as a kid, I loved watching skateboarders. Just how they move their body, and then my dad was a surfer and a runner, and I was always curious, like, what it felt like to, like, do that, like, to move your body and get, like, because I knew what endorphins were and how they made you feel better. So I never practiced it. So yoga was what I heard through a song. And it was sort of, I was like, I can do that.
Yoga, you heard it through a song?
Yeah, I heard about it through a song about yoga. It was by this guy named Stickman, and it sort of...
The guy what?
His name is Stickman.
Stickman.
Yeah, and he's of a hip-hop group called Dead Prez.
Dead
Prez.
Dead Prez. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, he's like a... Dead Prez is like a conscious, like, revolutionary roots band, like roots hip-hop.
Roots hip-hop?
Yeah, like conscious hip-hop is what
Conscious
I call it.
hip-hop?
So I was like, listening to it, and I was like, yoga sounds more like a mind thing than a body thing. And I was like, I can't move my body like everybody else. So I was like, I wonder if I could do yoga. And then that's when, believe it or not, I reached out to a student, Nicole, and she told me about you and AutoZoo. And that I decided to reach out to both of you. AutoZoo couldn't, and then you could, so that's how I met you.
I had no idea it was music that brought you to yoga.
Yes.
That's so cool. Did you think about it for a long time before you acted on it, or do you remember the timetable?
I just remember hearing a hip-hop album about working out.
A hip-hop album about working out?
Yeah, I was like, there's never anything like this that I've ever heard before. So it made me want to challenge myself. The lyrics were very motivational.
The what is very motivational?
The lyrics.
The lyrics.
And very empowering. And I always wanted that, like, in some way. And yoga was the answer to that question. Like, how can I move not just my mind, but my body?
So you can move your mind and your body.
I thought it was just going to be about the mind, and I connected with something so much more.
What about, you were able to move though, you still can move, you can
Yeah, I can still wiggle my fingers and dance with my toes.
dance with your toes
Try
and
my
move your fingers.
wheelchair, ride on my computer mouse.
What about your wheelchair?
Like drive.
Drive your wheelchair.
Yeah, or use my computer mouse. So I still have some strength, but it's just interesting to see like how, even if I stretch my hands more, I can type better.
Even if you stretch your hands more, you can type better?
Yes.
And tell me about your, I guess, progression to where you are now as far as your movement, and how old were you when you...
So I remember from like 6 to 10
years old?
Yeah, I could walk on my tippy toes. Because the thing is, it makes your calf muscles tight. So it makes your heel lift off the ground. So as a kid, you walked on your tippy toes.
Oh.
Which is why you always eat shit and fall. Because like, you can't hold yourself, and then you don't have muscle strength in your arms, so you can't catch yourself. So you either just fall on your face or get bumped and scraped. I had multiple stitches when I was a kid.
Multiple stitches? But you You, how old were you when you learned how to walk then and stuff? Normal?
Yeah, I was normal. Like, my mom said I did start till I was like two and a half or three.
You were 2.5 or 3
Yeah,
years old and you started
I was a late
walking?
walker, and I was kind of a lazy walker. And I was like, Lonnie, pick me up. Like, so that's what she said.
But how old were you when they knew that you had Duchenne's muscular dystrophy?
I don't really remember that. That's what my mom says I was like 2.5 or 3.
So right when you started
So
walking
around the
was
same age,
when they
yeah.
realized.
Then it was just like Jeff had it, and Jeff, my brother, had it.
Yeah.
That's when I just watched how he had it, and then it helped them realize that maybe he had it too.
Is that beeping?
It's just because it's not plugged in. Let me see.
Can I plug it in? Don't type this part, Mom.
I think you may just have Liz hit silent.
Liz?
Hey Liz, can you hit silent on the bed?
It needs to be plugged in or it needs to be
Just hit the
silent.
silent
'Cause
button.
my mom's gonna be transcribing those words, and if she hears that beeping, it's gonna, and it's driving me crazy already.
I'm so used to this.
Thank you.
If not, I'll just have. But you just have to unplug the cord, is it? Because you can plug it in there. Oh no, dude, it's because it's not plugged in.
Okay, so plug this
Yeah,
out.
so just grab
plug it
that
in here.
cord, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just right there, right?
Do you remember when you started talking and stuff? Like, does your mom tell you what your first word was or anything?
Oh, yeah. So according to my mom, Eddie's first child's word is no, but so I don't know if that means that was me. It's more under the bed than I thought. Oh, she does.
You got it? Oh, it's
Oh,
tangled in there.
It's tied to the bed.
Oh.
I didn't know about this. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It looks like it's there we go. It's Velcroed. Yeah, I'll have to make
Does that mean it's low when it beeps like that?
No, it's just because it's not plugged in.
It has to be plugged in?
Well, the attachment has a battery, but sometimes it works.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you really have to plug it in for 10 minutes and it'll stop.
How much time does it have on there as a battery?
But 8 hours actually.
Oh.
8 hours there, and then there's 8 plus 12 in my backpack on my wheelchair. So that one lasts long. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
I think it's good.
So you started walking like 2.5, 3, and you always walked on your tippy toes from that early.
That's from what I remember. I remember playing baseball, like walking on my tippy toes and like sticking my tongue out like this. It was always how I concentrated. Then I just remember like just walking and it was got harder and harder and harder.
Mhm.
And then I remember like I had a walker at the house that I just used every now and then.
Mhm.
And I remember like the last time I walked across the street, and after that I started using my wheelchair all the time.
You got scared that you weren't going to make it all the way across the street?
Yes, it was a gradual process. It
Yeah.
took a while.
And how old were you there? Do you remember?
So I was between 8 and 10.
8 and 10 was when you started using your wheelchair like more
Often, and by the age I was 12, I stopped. Like full time in like, that's when I got the electric wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like the manual was too hard.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
manual
even
wheelchair is
needle
way
fish.
too hard. Well, wait, your arms too are losing strength, right?
Yeah, so everything was like, it hit me all at once, like, just like,
Like with puberty or something,
that,
huh?
when I remember a lot it was getting cold and just the effect that just being cold had on my muscles. So I think,
It hurt.
yeah,
Alright.
It's just like a tight feeling I've always had.
Has any of muscular dystrophy ever like hurt?
Not really. I guess like sciatic pain hurts, but that's just simply from sitting all day.
Yeah.
Like maybe stretching helps, and it really does with massage
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Which is why I went right into reclining pigeon.
Uh-huh.
You want me to go deeper or are you
Oh,
fine?
you can go maybe try. Sounds good. Great. There we go.
Tell me at any point if you want me to
Okay.
go deeper or lighter or whatever, you know that.
Yeah, so then I remember that, and then like just being in a wheelchair. I do remember when I was a little kid, I flew off it. I wanted to know what it was like to go off a ramp, so I drove my wheelchair off of a ramp.
Like a
So
skateboard ramp?
It was a RC car ramp.
Oh.
Yeah, I threw in the air and then landed straight on my face.
Did you bleed?
Yeah, all over the asphalt.
Oh gosh. You flew out of your wheelchair? You weren't thinking that.
No, I stayed in the wheelchair. It just,
Oh, the wheelchair.
it's just I didn't understand gravity, so.
So you went off the ramp and then landed on your
plop,
face?
Yeah,
And the wheelchair was on top of you?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh gosh.
So then I just remember like just getting used to a wheelchair and just sort of figuring out like that how to drive. Like it was cool to be able to drive at a young age.
Yeah.
Just like figuring out that I had my own little vehicle to get around with.
Yeah.
So it's like a new sense of freedom, I guess.
A new sense of freedom and play, because you were
Yeah.
a boy, a teenage boy who, you know, like you had a life-size remote control car.
Yes, exactly.
And from the sound of it, you had like all the normal, natural, rambunctious boy things.
Yeah, I was a pyromaniac guy.
A pyromaniac?
Yeah, I like to light fires, but
What kind of like things on fire?
well, I can't go to a nature trail, but
A nature trail? Like
yeah,
out in the
and then
woods?
Like releasing stuff on fire.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to have happened.
Well, that sounds like normal boy stuff too.
Yeah, that was-
Lighting leaves on fire and playing with matches and stuff.
Yeah, I still had a pretty good idea.
And then I guess my next question is, did yoga is kind of like a new age, or not new age, but yoga has been around a long time. And before yoga, you did other kind of like alternative therapies and things, right? What
Yeah, well, first I started with meditation.
meditation was the big one, right?
But it was the first time I found it. I was seeing this guy I know named Marcus. I met him at a punk show.
A punk show?
And he was a Mexican dude. He was a skater, and he was in the punk rock. And he also was a monk.
A monk?
Yeah, he lived in Thailand for a few years.
Oh, he was a Buddhist monk?
And he was a writer too. So when I was a teenager, he got me into writing. And to meditation, the first one I remember is close your eyes and listen as far away as you possibly can. And he said the more you do it, you'll hear farther and farther.
Close your eyes and listen to what?
Listen in the distance as far as you can.
Listen in the distance as far as you can.
Yeah, I remember that was the first thing I ever did.
And the more you listen, the more you'll discover.
Yeah, and that sort of started my search. Right?
That started your quest
That was
to...
my quest, so. Yeah, that's about that. In high school, I had a near-death experience. I almost died in high school. Long story short, I had some mucus that got stuck, and it clogged my airway, and I wasn't able to breathe, and I pretty much freaked out, and I lost my cool, and I passed out. Not saying I really passed out, but after that, I got incredibly anxious. So that's when I got into guided meditation.
And was the punk show where you met the guy who taught you that listening meditation before that near-death experience, or?
So yeah, before the near-death experience I met Lucas and learned the listening meditation. Yeah, I started, we talked off and on, but then I didn't really. She told me about a book called Dharma Punks.
Dharma Punks?
And it's about a guy that, he was a crazy punk rocker that he became a heroin addict. And he found Buddhism and it helped him get clean.
He found Buddhism?
Yeah, and so I always thought it was a cool book. And it's something I was related to, like, just the chaotic understanding of the world, I guess. And I wanted some way to heal myself from that. Because I noticed the world was a messed up place. And it's like, how can I heal from it? Because there's a lot of traumatic things going on in the world. And as a teenager, I was aware of that. And so I think I was always searching a way to heal myself from that.
So you started getting anxiety after that near-death experience?
Yeah, I didn't want to leave the house. I thought I would die. I didn't want to go to school without those. And the machine I have, it helps me cough.
Oh.
So I became attached to that as the miracle drug.
Oh.
So I was like, that was going to help me.
Do you still use that machine? That same type of
I
machine?
use it 2 times a day, every day.
2 times a day, every day. And what's the machine called?
It's called a cough assist.
Cough assist.
And what it does, it gives you a big inhale, and it makes you cough. So it goes to the bottom of your lungs and clears everything.
Oh, okay.
So sort of for me, breathing is then everything. So getting into yoga, it wasn't new to me.
Yeah, breathing
Like
was
deep
already a
breathing.
big meditation,
Yeah.
and breathing is what makes yoga different than anything else.
So getting into yoga made me realize that I was sort of born to be a yogi somewhere.
I agree. So, what are the benefits of yoga for you?
Well, the first thing after a good yoga session, I get yoga blissed out.
Yoga bliss?
Just so everything's calm and at peace, and I feel like the circulation's working right. I feel like.
You feel calm and at peace, and you feel like the circulation is working right?
And the lights seem brighter.
The lights seem brighter.
And they're full of life. Like life seems more lively.
Life
Seems more lively.
seems more lively.
It's
Aww.
like yeah.
So you get drunk off of yoga.
Exactly.
What else? What are some other benefits?
It helps me type better with my hands.
Helps you type.
Yeah, I can move the mouse a little further.
You can move the mouse further.
And just easier, less strain.
And you use the ball mouse, right?
So yes, a trackball mouse.
Trackball mouse, yeah.
I use all kinds. I've seen it change. From the mid-90s to now.
Yeah.
And you tried like dragon it's like voice dictation, but
Voice dictation.
So I don't find getting the flow with it, so I kind of I have meditation with it.
You what?
I'm not very patient with voice control.
You're not very patient.
Because he doesn't seem to understand me and I have to repeat myself.
Over and over and over.
So then I lose my sense of flow.
Blue on the right or blue on the left?
Go ahead.
How's that? Too high?
That's good.
Good. You want your rice patty?
Sure.
Is it warm?
No, it's just not. Maybe lukewarm.
Do you want us to heat it up?
Yeah, just say it a minute and a half.
Minute and a half? Okay. So what are the other benefits of yoga?
I feel my body after yoga class. My muscles feel like the circulation is like.
Oh, it increases your muscle circulation?
Yeah, it's like a waterfall of hot energy.
A waterfall,
Yeah,
huh?
it's sort of like it warms up the whole body.
Warms up your whole body, and if you still experience discomfort when you get cold, do you?
And it's just that tight feeling.
You still have that tight feeling? So
Yeah, it gets
so
too
the
cold, so that's how I
the
have to
yoga
be.
helps the warmth.
Yeah, it warms me from the inside out.
You know, it makes sense that you would experience temperature different because part of our temperature regulating system is our muscles shivering when we get cold, and if your muscles aren't activating, then you're not able to shiver, so you can't like warm yourself up through shivering. You
Yeah,
ever
so
thought about that, or?
I have. That's why I guess I always seek yoga and meditation because I knew that energy and that where the attention goes, the energy flows.
Where the attention goes, the energy flows.
Yeah, so I always liked that idea, and like I always thought it'd be cool. Like I could do things with my mind. And
With your mind?
learning about like monks that could like sweat out towels, like wet towels they can make turn to speed. Just simply focusing with their mind.
Yeah.
That always is like amazing to me.
We go get the rice patty. Is this a new one?
Maybe I think it used to be just. But mine started to wear out, so I guess yeah, somebody did. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Does that feel good?
It feels good.
Alright. Other benefits?
Flexibility in all aspects. Like flexible mind, flexible body.
Flexible mind, flexible body? How?
Well, in that situation, I have a lot of changes that go on. Like, everybody goes through changes that I go through change that people that take care of me, I don't know when it's going to change. So I have to be used to the winds of change. So yoga kind of help me be at peace and let things unfold.
That you be at peace and let things unfold?
Yeah.
As far as
As
changing caregivers?
As like, don't stress, like, what happens, happens. And like, as long as I put a message out to like looking for somebody new, that's all I can do, and I can spend my time and energy to interrupt it, but there's also a bit of surrender. Like, I have to throw it out there and be patient that happens.
Throw it out there and be patient that you're going to get the right caregivers?
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to be like exactly. I have things I look for, but every time it's a unique situation. So I guess you're going to help me like be okay with that. So you're going to also like the way of the Tao.
The way of the Tao?
Yeah, the Tao, yeah, how like let life happen, don't like just still give it, put your own unique take on it. Just let life unfold as life unfolds.
Let life unfold.
Yes.
So, flexible mind, flexible body, but not too flexible, right? Because you need
Yeah, so that's where the whole middle path of Buddhism comes in.
middle path of Buddhism.
Like, so I stretched one time, and I think it was like 5 days in a row for like a few months at a time.
And that was with that one caregiver, right?
Yeah, it was just a caregiver and nurse I used to have there. Just did yoga as well, and like, I got too flexible.
And then what happened when you got too flexible?
Like, I couldn't balance when I leaned forward.
You fall over?
So my neck was more crooked, or like, I was starting to lean over differently, and like, get into a place that ended up being uncomfortable. So, I found out that, and I cut it down to 2 or 3 days a week or something.
2 or 3 days a week is good, but 5 days a week is too much.
Yeah, so it's a balance.
A balance. Yeah, because you sit forward in your shower chair, right?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I used to, but sometimes I'll sit forward in my chair and do a forward fold.
Yeah.
Trying to put my arms behind my back.
Mm-hmm.
But just more like sitting in my chair comfortably.
Yeah.
And that kind of went away when I moved too much.
When you did too much yoga, you couldn't get comfortable in your chair.
Yeah, it was just like uncomfortable all the time. So
But didn't yoga help you get comfortable too?
yeah, so that was the weird thing. It was like it helped that I had to find the right amount.
Yeah.
So I think they were wonderful exercises, and I felt wonderful after.
Yeah.
But just a few days later, I was like Gumby.
Gumby. And I remember you telling me the story of it used to take you 45 minutes to get comfortable to go to sleep. And now that you do yoga regularly, it takes you 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say 10 to 15.
And you definitely attribute that to yoga.
Yeah, well, it opened my hips because I sleep like a frog usually.
Yeah.
Lately I've been trying to sleep more on my side because I fall asleep better. So yeah, but yeah, it really does make me comfortable. Like, it's just the ability to sit and like not always have to move.
And sit and not always have to move.
But it's hard because I like to fidget, so like my brain always wants to move. Like,
Yeah.
so I think it's like, yeah, I'm a mover, and I always like, I can't drive really fast, I like to spin in circles and like, so I like movement as much as I can get, and like, but as much as movement is something I have to embrace, stillness is something I'll have to embrace too.
Stillness is something you embrace too. What about, do you ever want one of your caregivers just to like shake you?
It just depends. Sometimes I find I like physical stimulation because it's something I've never experienced a lot of. Like,
Yeah.
for instance, it's like you're not afraid to give me a hug, and some people like I think they think they're gonna break me.
Yeah.
So I think just even that, it's interesting that as a person with a disability, like there's like a touch deficiency sort of like.
Yeah, as a person with a disability, you have a touch deficit.
Touch
To
deficit,
an
yes,
extent,
yes.
like people are touching you all the time to move you, but the kind of touch you're talking about is like
Yeah, there's not
this kind of touch,
yeah.
or a hug, or kisses, or
Intentional things.
intentional things that are not just to move you, but to connect with you.
Yeah, exactly. So yoga was my first understanding of that physical human connection. I've always had human connection, but I have a very empathetic personality, so kind of I've always been that way. That it's just nice to be able to connect with something.
I'm sure there's some more benefits. What are some more benefits of yoga for you?
I guess thinking creatively and adaptively. Because as me and you did yoga, and me as a person, I had to be creative.
Yeah,
I find a way to do yoga for.
being creative and adaptive.
Because as much as yoga is the life, I love the physical part. Because I get to reconnect with myself in a new, unique way every time. But it's also like coming home
Coming home to yourself.
to myself.
I'm imagining that it brings an awareness to your body, like an inward awareness. You probably,
Yeah, I'm very aware of my senses and my surroundings and sort of like
yeah.
touch energies and things. So like yoga also got me into Reiki or energy healing, and that sort of helped me be able to read energies differently.
To read energy differently?
Yeah, like when I hire a caregiver, I don't necessarily just base it based off of like, I don't care about your resume.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. That doesn't do anything to me.
Yeah, but the way you're.
Like the way I feel and the way we interact, that's what I connect with.
Yeah.
So just adaptation also meaning like, that yoga poses that say you're able, that the other person can do by themselves. I can't, and so I need somebody to do that. In a
The
sense,
average person can do what by themselves?
I can access yoga poses.
Yeah.
Unless they have physical disabilities or illness that won't allow them.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people that do yoga can get into the poses.
Yeah.
And I can't, I still want to reap the benefits of the pose. So I have to adapt it to my unique needs.
If you could only do one yoga pose ever again in your whole life, what would it be?
I like Lotus. I've
Lotus?
already managed to get into half Lotus, so I would like to get into full Lotus.
Your hips are open enough. It's just your knees.
Yeah, I just like the challenge, I guess.
Yeah.
That and maybe more heart openers. I like between the two.
So part of the reason that we're creating this adaptive yoga